morning. Good morning. Good morning. Day 5, checking in. This has helped me so much to have a purpose to get up in the morning and connect with someone that's not in my house. So I hope that it's helping you as well. Trying to go through, we've got 22 days here in April. They say that this week and next week are going to be the most challenging. So trying to stay focused, excuse me, on trying to share with you some of the strategies I use as a personal trainer, because for this season, you are your own personal trainer. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Maybe when it's all said and done, you'll want to be a personal trainer for someone else. There is never a shortage of people who want to get fit. That is for sure. So, quick review. Talked about starting line. Got to find your starting line. 2, probably most important, get a handle on eating. Eliminate all processed, and add in some more fruits and vegetables. Eat mindfully too. That's another key thing. Number 3 is modify the workout for you. Make sure that the intensity level is right for you. You don't want to be wasting your time, and you don't want to hurt yourself either. So you've got to customize it for you. Number 4, we're all designed to move, but you need to find out how you're wired, how your body prefers to move. Okay, you want to be outdoors, indoors, you want to be with a group, you want to be by yourself, music, sounds of nature. There's just a whole bunch of things. Figure out what it is that your body wants to do, and you cooperate with that and you magnify it. Because the goal is to have an active lifestyle. To train with a trainer for 2 sessions a week and not change your lifestyle, it's just simply, it's not going to work. Active lifestyle. Number 5 is figuring out where your goals are. What is your goal? I want to say finish line, but it's not really finish line, because you're going to tweak it throughout your whole life. And you may tweak it in the middle of the race, that's okay. But figure out what your goal is. If your goal is to lose weight, you've got to get a handle on the eating. You've got to eliminate the processed food. I find that to be the most successful. I worked with one client. The only lifestyle change they made was eliminating soda and lost 35 pounds. It's just like your body doesn't know what to do with some of these long chemical ingredients. And it's just like, you know what? We'll just put it on our hips and we'll figure it out later. So read labels. If you don't recognize what's in the food that you're eating, probably your body doesn't either. So you've got to get a handle. If losing weight is one of your goals, you've got to get a handle on eating. Please don't go on a crash diet. Make it lifestyle changes, okay? And you also have to increase that activity, from a sedentary lifestyle to an active lifestyle. If you want to increase strength, you got to get a handle on the eating as well, and do more weightlifting. Fewer repetitions, higher weights. So if you can do 10 reps of a particular strength training, you need to increase it. Go up a level and work at, if you can get like 5 to 8 reps in there and that's all you can do, that's really good for strength training. If you want to increase your flexibility or your balance, you're concerned about balance, look into Tai Chi or yoga or Pilates, those sort of things. They're excellent workouts. There's a lot of strength in there. There's also a lot of core strength, which is what's needed for balance, and then a lot of flexibility in there. So maybe your goal is you just want to be able to climb the stairs without losing your breath. Then you're going to want to add some cardio in. Get some things in there where your lungs have to inflate. Some activities in there where your lungs have to inflate in order for you to accomplish it. And some strength training in there too. So figure out what your goal is. Don't, there's a lot of online options, but find the ones that help you get to your goal. Not just, somebody else likes it or it's most popular or whatever. If it doesn't help you reach your goals, then pass on, go on to the next thing. There's lots of choices out there. The second part of this one, this is a two-parter. The second part is you gotta plan. You gotta plan ahead. Now, life throws you a lot of curveballs, things that you didn't know were coming, like world pandemic. Because if you knew a world pandemic was coming, I would have got my hair done. I would have got my nails done. But I didn't know, so those are things, you do get blindsided sometimes. But there's so much that you know is coming. You know when birthdays are coming up. You know when holidays are coming up. You know when the seasons are changing. These are all things that you can plan ahead for. The seasons are changing to summer right now, so the options for being active are, there's lots of options. But eventually fall will come, and eventually winter will come, and you need to have a plan. What can I do to stay active in the winter? And it's challenging in this area. There's no doubt about it. But plan ahead, come up with a strategy of something that cooperates with the way you're wired. And so that you're not like, oh, well, all of a sudden the clocks have turned and it's snowing outside, so I guess I'm just gonna, watch TV till spring. Yeah, don't want to do that. Okay, birthdays and holidays, those are coming up. I would challenge you not to plan to fail, plan to succeed. So a lot of times people will be like, oh, well, it's birthday, so I know I'm going to eat stuff I shouldn't eat, I'm going to drink stuff I shouldn't drink, and whatever. How about you just turn the whole thing upside down and say, you know what, it's my birthday. I'm going to pack a picnic lunch of all the healthy foods that I like and take it out to the beach. And just be outside, be moving around, go for a hike or something like that. Just turn it upside down. Same with holidays. And I get the traditions. We all love our family traditions, but they started somewhere. And if you can tweak it a little bit, then to make it work for you. If your holiday tradition involves things that are not healthy, that are not going to help you reach your goals, then maybe they just need to be tweaked a little bit. And but you've got time. Plan ahead for that. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to share with you. We're going to start with a warm-up, but I want to share with you some of the exercises we're going to do in the workout. So if you have some extra equipment that you can bring in, that you got a moment to do that, okay? So today we are not going by time. We're just, our magic number is 12. We're doing 12 of everything. We've got 7 exercises here. First one is going to be a deficit lunge. A deficit squat. And what you need for that is a step. You're going to start up on the step. You've got your weights in there. Deficit, you're going down into your squat, bringing it back up. Okay? You can use, if you have a step, that's awesome. If you don't, you can use like your stair step. And you can just do a regular squat. It all works. But if you can add that variety into your workout, that's awesome. Okay, thruster, we don't need anything but our weight for this. You're going all the way down, going all the way up. Third thing is going to be a lunge hold. So you've got one knee pointed straight down. The weight is going to be in the hand that's on the side of the knee pointing down. And you're doing your overhead press while holding that lunge. Again, our number is going to be 12. Kettlebell swings, if you've got a weight, you can use that as a kettlebell. If you've got a kettlebell, that would be awesome. If you don't, let's see, maybe a ball that's got a handle on it, make it work for you. But whatever it is, you got a real flat back and you're bringing it up. You don't have to go all the way up to your ears, okay? But you're gonna bring it up here, real flat back. The energy, the force is coming from you engaging your glutes, driving the hips forward. It's not you muscling the weight up, okay? But I'll remind you of that later. Let's see. Staggered push-ups. Staggered push-ups means your hands are going to be staggered. Always with push-ups, we want the elbows to be pointing back. We don't want them out like this, okay? Elbows are pointing back, but we're going to do 12 like this, and then we're going to do 12 like that. So, when you're doing that, always strong core, exhaling on the way up, long neck, long back, but I'm going to remind you of that as well. Watch out, sit up. So, you've got a weight. You've got your legs extended. You're gonna take that weight next to one ear, bring it up, take it to outside of the opposite knee. That's gonna be, we're gonna do 12 on a side. If you don't have weight, you know, I know you've got something in your house, but you may not need that. If you're just new to sit-ups, it's still a sit-up and you don't need any extra weight. Okay, leg lifts. If you've got a bench, we're gonna do leg lifts to the side and leg lifts to the back. Okay, the bench is awesome because it gives you a greater range of motion. You can do it on a step, same thing. You might want to put a mat on top of your step, but also, if you just got a folding chair, okay? Preferably that's padded, but you're gonna grab hold of it and you can still do your leg lifts. And you know what else you can do? You can just do them on the floor. The problem is, you don't get that same range of motion that you do if you're elevated. So, we're gonna get started with a warm-up, but if you have some different pieces that you could incorporate into your workout to add a little bit of variety, then go ahead and grab those, okay? Get my timer started, not that we're working on time, but I don't want to, I need to keep myself on track, otherwise I'll be going forever. So, let's just start with our warm-up here. Start by stepping it side to side. Get those arms involved. And our goal here is just to elevate the heart rate a little bit. Get breathing, arms across. Dynamic movement as we're warming up. And let's take it all the way up. Good, let's punch it across. And when I do in-home training, I've got my little iPad that shows the workout, which is a little bit more convenient than you just trying to remember it. Let's take it to lunges. Or if I'm training by FaceTime, I email my clients the workout so that they know what we're going from. So I know there's a way to do that on Facebook Live, like to have a little window or something, but I'm still learning. I don't know what it is yet. All right, spring into the center, feet about shoulder width apart, bring those hips all the way down. Kind of move it around a little bit. We're trying to open up those hips. Put your hands down, lift the hips up, and curl all the way back up. Okay, let's take it to some knee hugs. Quadricep stretches. All right, a couple more. I'm going to give you a challenge for balance. We're going to try and go from a knee hug to a quadricep stretch. So, start up here. I'm already wobbling here. Start up here. Take it to your quadricep stretch. And then bring it back. Let's try the other side. Bring it back. Good. Let's take it to some high kicks. A little bit higher each time. Good. Try the other side. Okay, we're going to cross one leg behind the other. That behind leg, that gets the arm up. Pull across. And like 9 not really on the screen today. That's okay. You're getting the idea. And the other side. Good, let's take it down. Okay, go forward for that deep lunge right there. Finding a stretch in that extended hip flexor. And then you're gonna add the arms in. Press back. Opening up that chest. Keep fighting for a range of motion. Keep pressing back. Working your way down. And then you get all the way to the bottom, work your way back up. Good. Sit back. Find that hamstring. Give that a gentle stretch there. And then we're going to take it to the other side. Start with that deep lunge. And add the arms in. Good. Keep pressing back. Keep that tension there. Keep breathing. You get all the way to the bottom, you're still pressing back, and you're working your way back up. Good. Find that hamstring, gentle stretch there. Okay, we're going to be using the glutes a lot today, so I'm going to warm them up, particularly with, you got your fingertips close to your shoes there, you can grab hold of them, and then you're going to lift the hips up, just engage those glutes, drive the hips up. Ideally, you're trying to break that plane between, that straight line between your shoulders and your knees. You're trying to get those hips up that high. Good, let's do 2 more. And we are warmed up. All right, so hopefully you got your stuff. I'm gonna turn my fan on. All right. So we're gonna start with our deficit lunges, deficit squats. I gotta say that wrong every single time, apparently. You've got your extra weight in here. We're gonna step down, into your squat, bring it back up. Okay, that's halfway. Remember, you're keeping your weight over your heels. Good, up on top. We're gonna take it to the other side. Now we're gonna go through this whole thing 2 times. So be ready to change out your weights if you need to. I think that's halfway. I think that's 6. I've never been able to count and talk at the same time. One more. Good. Go ahead and put one of those weights down. You may actually like a heavier weight for this, for the thrusters, but you can also use the ball, and you can use no weight. It's still a great exercise. Here we go. All the way down, all the way up. Okay, that's 6. Take inventory of what your body's doing. Abs are pulled in strong. We got 2 more. All right. Here we go. We're going to do a lunge hold. So, knees pointed straight down. Weight is on that same side as the down knee. And we're doing an overhead press. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Once your elbow gets to shoulder height, you can go right back up. 2 more. Good. Just take it to the other side. Find that lunge hold to start. Here you go, overhead press. Two more. Good. Kettlebell swing, whatever you've got. Okay, I'm going to turn it to the side so you can see. I'm going to keep a long, flat back. And it's going up, driving those hips forward to bring that weight up. That's 10 and 12. Very good. Staggered push-ups, taking it down to the ground. Now, so we're going to do a total of 24 push-ups. 12 like this, 12 like that. So, long, strong back. Elbows are pointing back. Neck is long. Let's take it down. You're exhaling on the way up. Belly's pulled in. 2 more. Good. Go ahead and sit back there. And we're going to switch to hands. And another set of 12. Here we go. Sit back for a moment. Okay, we're going for our sit-ups here. Legs are out straight. Weight if you have it. Going all the way down. Outside one here to the outside of the opposite knee. All right, we got 4 more on this side. You're exhaling on the way up. Last one. And guess what? Other side. Okay. Other ear, opposite knee. Again, in control. If you need to, go ahead and bend the knees. You can also get your knees or your toes underneath something to help yourself sit up. I completely lost track of count there. We're going 4 more because I have no idea where I'm at. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Leg lifts. Whether you've got your chair, you've got the floor, you've got a step, doesn't matter. What we're doing is just getting a full range of motion here. So we're going side and back. That's 1. There's 2. 3. Now you're trying to make sure that those hips don't move. Back is long. Got a couple more. Keep pulling that belly in. Keep thinking long back. Good. Let's take it to the other side. When that leg's going out to the side, toes are pointing forward. When the leg's going to the back, toes are going to point down. We got one more. Okay. How we're ending up this round, take a weight, you step something, 50 fast taps, okay? So just be 1, 2, 4. You're trying to touch the top of the step, or whatever you're going for there. About 10 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We've got one round down. If you want to grab a drink of water, because that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to do round 2. All right, we're back to deficit lunges. Gotta say it wrong every time. Deficit squats. Here we go. Keep fighting to get those hips down. You got it, one more. Good. We're gonna take it to the other side. Move my bench out of the way here. There you go. Down. There's one. This is 8. Let's do a couple more. Make this last one your best one. All the way down. Good. All right, one weight for your thrusters. Here we go. Take it all the way down, all the way up. Halfway. Last one. Good. Here's our lunge hold. Okay, one knee pointing straight down. Weight is in the same side. Another knee pointing down. Here we go. Keep fighting to get that knee down without touching the ground. One more. Good. Take it to the other side. Again, find that place you can hold. Trying to get as close to the ground as you can without touching. Here we go. Seven, 8. 2 more. Good. Okay, kettlebell swings. Whatever you're using. Real flat back. Drive those hips forward. Couple more. Very good. Okay, we are going down for our staggered push-up. You can also do this up against the wall. Okay, remember, you're modifying all of these for you. Wherever you're at, that's fine. Work with that, and once you master that, you progress to the next level. So, there you go. One hand is higher, one hand is lower, and go down. Two more. Good. And sit back, stretch that out a little bit. And then switch your hands. The other way. Core's in solid. Back and neck are long. Elbows are pointed back. Two more. There you go, stretch it back. Okay, going for sit-ups. Weight or no weight? Yeah, remember, we can, I can use this, right? I can use anything. Outside one ear, outside the other knee. Knees bent, legs straight. It's just a variation. Got 4 more. So it's the benefits of a sit-up with a little bit of a rotation in there. Working the obliques a little bit more. All right, let's take it to the other side. We got 4 more. Two more, we're going to our bench. There you go. Let's take it up to the bench. All right, hips are square. They're gonna stay that way through your lift. Good, 2 more, strong. Very good. Other side. Hips are square. Side and back. Always keeping it a controlled motion. Keep going. We've got 2 more. Then we're going to do our fast taps and we'll be done. Very good. All right, fast taps. Here we go. And 50. Very good. Make yourself some room. Let's do some stretches. There you go. Full body. Stretch it out as far as you can go. Making your body as long as possible. And relax. Good. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Just let yourself sink into the floor. Again, take a deep breath. And exhale. You did an awesome job. I really appreciate you getting up with me in the morning. All right, one knee up. We're going to pull that knee across and reach out with that, keeping that one shoulder on the mat as your knee stretches to the other side. And relax into that stretch. Still trying to slow your breathing down. All right, let's bring it back. Drive that heel out. Take it straight up. Find that stretch on your own. Then add the arms in. Take it a little bit further. Here's where you're going to work that ankle. Point hard, flex hard, big circles, big strong circles. Heel to your knee. Enjoy that stretch in that hip flexor, and then add in the glutes there. Again, good one to move around and find out where that stretch means the most to you. And take it to the other side. Stretch it across. Good, bring it back to center. And go add those arms in to hold that stretch. And find that full range of motion on that ankle. There you go, heel to your knee. And then lift up. All right, help yourself sit up. And take your fingertips, fan them out like this. You're going to stretch out your very gently till you find that stretch in your forearms. You can take it to one side or the other. If you spend a lot of time typing or writing, this is going to help you out. All right, bring your fingers front again. Going all the way down. Hands are outside your rib cage. Press up. Trying to keep the hips down. Long neck. Each time you exhale, see if you can get another 1/4 inch of a range of motion there. Good. Sit back in the hips. Now tuck the toes underneath. Lift the hips up. Pressing that chest towards your mat. And at your own pace, work your way back. You just kind of hang there for a moment. And curl it up. Whew. Okay. Good job. Okay, it is soaking wet outside today. And I know it's supposed to be a gorgeous day. So I'm just going to go out for a walk afterwards. I invite you to do the same thing. Want to go out there and, just breathe some fresh air and remind myself that the world's not ending. And let me remind you, you have always been stronger than you thought you were. And you think about all the things that you've been through that you're like, I don't know if this might just be the end of me. And yet here you are. So you're going to make it through this as well. Let's see. I guess the other thing I encourage you is just to give grace to people. You know, it's a challenging time, and it's a challenging time for everyone. So just let things roll off your back, and yeah, enjoy your day. Today's a gift. Enjoy it. Thanks for showing up.